This is the best episode of Shot by Shot.
This is a love story.
But this episode is definitely not about a love story. Storytellers are usually like wise old men or kind grandmothers.
That's interesting.
Patient, gentle voices guiding us through tales of heroes and their adventures. But are these charming storytellers really trustworthy? Sometimes, that voice you think is guiding you is actually deceiving you. Because sometimes, narrators have hidden motives and even become part of the story themselves. One of the first examples of this technique is Shahrazad in 1001 Nights. Shahrazad, every night, kept changing her stories to get close to the king and influence him to stay alive.
Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves.
Or in Don Quixote, the novel that laid the foundation of modern storytelling, Cervantes creates a sense of meta-uncertainty by questioning the source of his own story. And the narrator inside the story is a naive man who tries to make his actions sound more exciting and heroic than what they really are. These are early examples of what we now call an unreliable narrator.
Let me know how those come out.
In the 19th and especially the 20th century, with the rise of psychology and the move away from absolute realism, narrators became more subjective, biased, anxious, even delusional. In Dostoevsky's The Double, we meet a narrator who sees another version of himself, and gradually, the boundary between reality and his hallucinations disappears. We can say that Dostoevsky actually elevated the unreliable narrator from a conscious deceiver to an unconscious self-deceiver. From this perspective, unreliable narrators can be divided into three types. 1. Unreliable through knowledge, ignorant narrator, someone who lacks information or whose understanding of reality is incomplete. 2. Unreliable through perception, mad or unstable narrator, for whom the line between reality and imagination becomes blurred. 3. Unreliable through ethics, someone who deliberately alters the truth to deceive us. Of course, this classification is only to help us understand better, because as narratives became more complex, especially with the arrival of unreliable narrators in cinema, the characters rarely fit neatly into just one category and often overlap. Take Patrick Bateman in American Psycho. He's both delusional and deliberately deceptive, distorting reality to craft an image of himself.
Hello, Ensign.
Amy in Gone Girl also intentionally twists the truth to justify her actions, and her behavior shows that she is mentally unstable. Her perception of reality always bends toward victimizing herself.
No way, baby.
Scorsese's detective in Shutter Island is both unaware of part of the truth and mentally unstable. Unless, of course, you're among those who believe he was right all along. But it's the narrator in Fight Club who checks all the boxes. In addition to having a split personality, he's both unaware of certain facts and consciously distorts others. This complexity goes even further, and we don't even know his name.
Doesn't have your name. Who are you? Cornelius? Rupert? Travis? Any of the stupid names you give each night?
This sense of uncertainty is one of the main reasons writers use unreliable narrators, to surprise the audience with a shocking final twist. One of the most famous examples is M. Night Shyamalan's The Sixth Sense, where both the unaware narrator and the audience are surprised at the same time. But sometimes, the goal isn't surprise, it's reflection. Another purpose of the unreliable narrator is to critique society through multiple perspectives. Akira Kurosawa's Rashomon tells the story of a rape and a murder through the eyes of four people: a policeman, a witness, victim's wife, suspect, and the spirit of the victim. Each filters the same event through their own mind. Ignorance, delusion, and deceit mix together, and truth becomes the real victim. Rashomon is certainly one of the best uses of this technique in cinema. Yet the first unreliable narrator in cinema appeared even earlier. In 1920, during the early days of the German Expressionist movement, which was heavily influenced by psychology, Robert Vini in the cabinet of Dr. Caligari brought the first unreliable narrator to the screen. A patient in a mental asylum whose disturbed mind creates an imaginary story for the audience, perhaps to reach a false sense of peace. In modern times, this mental chaos only grew stronger, especially with the internet.
Now, unreliable narration isn't just in books or films.
It's part of real life. We're all narrators in our own digital stories, never sure if the information we consume is real or not. Media, algorithms, and social networks constantly reshape our perception. Criticism of media and the uncertainty of information became another function of the unreliable narrator.
Hey, you! Exciting time in the world right now.
In this uncertain world, Elliot and Mr. Robot becomes the symbol of the unreliable narrator in the modern society.
Fuck society.
Someone who fears both himself and the truth.
Is any of it real?
Sam Esmail, the show's creator, uses every classic trait of the unreliable narrator.
I don't want to be in this nightmare anymore.
Hallucination, withheld information, false trust.
It's an exciting time in the world.
He uses these traits to gradually feed information to the audience.
And even by breaking the fourth wall, Esmail actively pulls us into this world where we are caught between fear and truth.
Do not leave me. Stay focused.
Seeing is believing. A good magician convinces you that he is not hiding anything. And that's exactly how he deceives you.
A magician, he said, is just an actor.
Films do the same thing. The unreliable narrator is one of cinema's smartest tricks. A way to build complex storytelling and shock us when we least expect it. It makes us question what we see, what we hear, and enjoy it, because sometimes the most fascinating stories are the ones that lie to us.
So, was I an unreliable narrator at the beginning of this episode too? Or you did enjoy this episode and plan to share shot by shot with your friends and other cinephiles? Tell us in the comments, and please support our channel by subscribing and liking our videos.
I'm done talking to you.
I am Al, and thanks for watching.